Yeah, this Francis. They have a nice balcony here where meetings are held.
So this congregation of Jews was founded in 1695 on this site. The building is, of course, original, but the site. So it's a landmark.
He is originally from Ohio, so he began his career working in the fields of Ohio. Now he got tired of working up there, so he moved south just like everybody else from Ohio and got himself a semi-retirement job here in Charleston. Works about 4 days a week and might do about 4 tours on a busy day. I believe this is Amigo's 3rd tour today. So about, come on, we're going up, dude. Got a lot of energy up here for sure. Quite rambunctious. He's about 10 years old. Would y'all like to know where we're going on our tour?
We don't know.
Right, I have no idea. We have to find out. We're going to play a little bit of bingo. There are 4 different zones we could go into. Don't worry, no one zone is better than another. There is no such thing as a bad tour here in Charleston, just bad tour guides. And I promise you did not get one of those today, alright? So we are going to play some bingo, figure out where we're going. Now we are going to have a good time on our tour today because that's my job, and I'll be honest with you, part of my wages depends on your generosity and how well you enjoy the tour. So we're going to have a dadgum good time today. How does that sound, y'all? Alright, so we'll play some bingo, figure out where we're going, and we will get started.
You're not going to tour the whole thing, or?
I might.
Hey, Miss Tiffany. I have got carriage number 105. The center of the universe, they say. I know where you're from. So, y'all picked up on my accent? A little bit? I'm from Massachusetts. No, I'm kidding. I was born and raised in the state, grew up in a little itty-bitty town called Heath Springs. Y'all ever heard of it? No, I didn't think so. It's got about 800 people. My nose is trying to run up here, y'all. 800 people and 5 last names. So you don't date in that town. No, I'm kidding. We got 10 last names. My family's lived there since like 1740. If you look straight ahead of us though, you can see the oldest congregation in town. This is St. Philip's. This is going to be the oldest congregation, having been founded in 1680. Now, they were originally down at the intersection of Meeting and Broad Street where the church would burn in a fire in the year 1721. So they split the congregation into 2 halves. They brought the northern half up here and then left the southern half where it sat. Now the folks who came up here, they brought the name St. Philip's with them. That way they could continue their legacy as the oldest congregation in town. And then the folks who stayed down at the southern half, they became St. Michael's Church, okay? We'll see them here in a little bit. They would move up here, rebuilt in 1722, only to have it burned down again in 1835, so they rebuilt one more time in 1838. That's the building we see up there today. They added that steeple about 12 years later in 1850. Now y'all, it has sunken 13 inches into the building and it leans 4 degrees to the left. It's a liberal church, y'all. It leans to the left. No, I'm kidding. If you look on the other side, it'd be leaning to the right. It'll be conservative over there. They got a little bit of everybody. 1861, it was actually on December 11th of 1861. And it burned somewhere in the neighborhood of around 13 hours and 700 buildings. Well, This building would not be one of the buildings destroyed by the fire thanks to General Robert E. Lee. He ordered his men to wet blankets and drape them out of the windows, saving it from destruction, only for it to come down in 1965 due to termites. So it was rebuilt in 1967, but it is identical to the original right there. Those are the original balconies. This is the wedding planner's office right here. She planned Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds' wedding out at Boone Hall Plantation.
How old is the hotel?
That one was built in 1967, so it's not that old. The original that was there was built in 1853 though. This is Food and Sports, one of my favorite restaurants in the city of Charleston. It was established in 1976, and it's named after the original owner. It actually has little microscopic suction cups that adheres itself to the face of the plant, or to the brickwork, so you can peel it and restick it actually. It won't damage it in any way, shape, or form. Now, right here where it's covering everything, you're not peeling that and resticking it, y'all. It's just too complicated. But it's not crawling into it and sucking the moisture out of that brick, causing it to crumble there either. Come on, bud, step up. You can see our beautiful window boxes right here. So back in the day, we used to open the windows up to let the breezes in and to cool the houses off. So you didn't want the smell of the streets in the house, right? There's horse traffic made on dirt streets. Well, they put these flowers underneath the windows to keep the smells of the street out and let the smells of the flowers in. That's where they got the idea for the glazed plug-in air freshener. Now, right here's your Charleston single house, your most typical style of home in the city. It's one room wide, multiple rooms deep. It's got that open-air piazza on it. It's going to face either south or west, depending on the direction of the street. That way you can catch the breezes off the harbor, and then cool your home by about 5 to 10 degrees in the summertime. So that's going to be your air conditioning right there, y'all. So like I said, you open the windows up, you let the breezes in. That cools your home off. And that would be your air conditioner. Now today we, of course, have got the real thing, and trust me,